Good morning. How you guys doing out there? Come on. Get set up. Come on, man. Let's do it. All right. Good morning, everybody. I hope y'all had a real good Thanksgiving or holiday or whatever you celebrate. I had a great time. I had 2 Thanksgivings, and I'm truly blessed. I'd like to start off. Thank you for your support. We're up to 295, and we're moving full steam ahead. It's early Saturday morning. Get yourself a beverage, whatever you fancy. Look, it's Christmas time. See, I really got good skills there, right? So here we go again. Brittney Griner, Sammy the Bull Gravano. It was funny. Sammy the Bull Gravano posted a video where he was in the supermarket and he had his whole production crew and everything else. And like I said, not to be racist or anything like that, because my best friends were of every nationality, but it doesn't mean that I'm hypnotized to a certain side of whatever. But they made sure, like Sammy the Bull is woke now, because they showed all the different national, and they're writing for him. They're probably from some college, New York University, and those people on his team, his production crew, are figuring out woke, and they make sure you know. And the Chinese guy really cracked me up. I mean, that's all I'm saying. The Chinese guy. And, oh, well, Jojo, that sounds like nah. A Chinese guy in a mob channel video is the funniest shit ever since, I mean, you know, he's getting his woke staff from university, probably in New York or wherever his cave is, or wherever he's getting them, is like, integrate this into your. And it was a nice video. He was joking around. That's fine and dandy. But take your woke ass somewhere else with that bullshit. We ain't trying to look at no Chinese in gangster videos. Come on. And Brittney Griner, it was a Brittney Griner Thanksgiving. She had a real good day. They threw her a slice of boiled ham instead of bologna. So, yeah, and, you know, she had a great Thanksgiving. She was thankful. What was Brittney Griner thankful for on Thanksgiving? You want to take the gloves off? You want to rock and roll? What's Brittney Griner thankful for? Where's the trollers? What, you sending her money? Where's LeBron James and all his bullshit? They're the racists. They're the actual racists. Anybody with any level of logic, common sense, IQ, anything, any 4th grader that can display any type of thinking would see that racist bullshit. And by the way, his son can't play ball. They try to hype his son up. Well, not right now anyways. Maybe he'll develop later. LeBron James, just play basketball, LeBron James. We're not clinging on your political views. All right? You're a racist scumbag. America's not sitting on the edge of their chair wanting to hear your political, slanted, racist, biased views. If you care so much about all that, Why don't you hand over? Oh well, LeBron James donated to the youth center. He didn't donate shit. If he did, it was a crumb. But he's got your back. Yeah, LeBron James, he got your back. Yeah, yeah. With his net worth, he could go in there and make an impact. But he's got you woke and all you, whoever you are, robots, all got you all believing that he's a good voice for you. He's a basketball player who don't have an ounce of intelligence. He's evil at times. And I used to root for him once upon a time until he shifted. The shift took over, and he got too big for his britches. But he's a basketball player. Brittney Griner is a basketball player. We don't give a shit about your political views. Play the game. You're bashing the country that you make millions of dollars in. And is that such a bad country? Leave the politics up to the politicians. Joe America, citizen, isn't waiting for what you guys got to say. Because they got the media and the networks and ESPN and all that bullshit. ESPN, they're the biggest scumbags known to mankind. Those they are as troublemakers. It's a sports station. We don't care about politics. Save that for the network news. We don't care about that. They're racist, troublemaker, scumbags. In America, well, Brittney Griner, what? Yeah, I would be, we want to get our prisoners out of prisons that are abroad. Yeah, as an American. But if they were truly innocent on something, but you can't just be a big loudmouth talker going to other countries breaking the law. So karma is a bitch, Brittney Griner. And your grandfather or your father was a war vet. Really? You pissed and shit all over him, risking his life, and you're playing a candy-ass basketball game, talking shit, kneeling for the flag, the same country that you made millions of dollars playing a sport with the IQ of a frog? Come on. So I wonder what your Christmas is going to look. I'm starting up a fund for crossword puzzles, quilts. They're not accepting quilts in that Siberian prison. I guess they want you to be cold. So we could get the crossword puzzles and word searches through, but other than that, you're on your own. And when the guard comes up and they play the Russian anthem, when the guard goes by and they play the Russian national anthem, you have to get out of your bunk and stand up. Isn't it ironic? So, yeah, LeBron James, send her some money in her commissary. All right. And Sammy the Bull, he's rocking and rolling. He's in the grocery store. He's got his woke United Nations production crew, and he's getting down and dirty, and he's having fun. But you look at that, and it's just like, how the hell you got a Chinese guy in there? Well, he's a writer for Mafia gang stories. That what's that? Your writer? Wow. You people that watch Sammy the Bull Gravano, it's entertainment and everything else, but you won't ever get the true. They're just writers and editors. There's nothing that's real anymore. There's nothing that's real. It's hyped up hocus pocus bullshit, and America loves it. You're getting programmed and conditioning to just accept bullshit in lieu of entertainment. Well, that's your decision, folks. I got swampland more than ever. Come on and rock and roll and have a cup of coffee with me, my dear friends. Hello, my dear friends. So we're rising up. We're approaching 300 subscribers rapidly. and I appreciate your support and everything else. And I was expecting a couple trollers in here, but oh well. I shredded them. I tore them apart last time. I just wanted a little excitement. That's why I put Brittney Griner's ugly ass in the damn thumbnail. That racist scum. And check out the Judge Joe Brown video and see what he's got to say about Kamala, that devil queen, Joe Biden. Check out what they thought about equal rights and everything. Everybody that's cheering for the Democrats, you're the people they were putting down. Wow, how could America just get subjugated and hypnotized? Bunch of knuckleheads. But a lot of people are coming to their senses, and they're starting to realize that, you know, they got fooled. They got fooled. You know, it was just like, I'll cheer anybody that opposes Donald Trump because I hate Donald Trump, and I'll just cheer anybody. Well, you got him. There's your boy. There's your boy. There's your boy. It's sad and hilarious at the same time. You are the folks that are going to have less money to spend, and that's why I say starve and freeze. Forgive me, God. Forgive me. Starve and freeze. I mean, what does it take to bring a person to their senses? Well, I guess money in the pocket. You'll cheer and cheer and cheer. It's like, honey, well, where'd that $20 go I left on the table? Well, I had to fill the tank up with gas or get a quarter tank of gas with it. Well, what do you mean? That was for our heating bill. Well, then freeze. You either want to drive your car or stay warm. Well, that's who you're cheering for, you knuckleheads. So it's not about being Democrat or Republican. It's about how your quality and standard of living is as an American citizen. Because you will vote for somebody because you don't like another candidate based on those reasons. You got your boy. His name is called Sleepy Joe Biden, the biggest racist politician ever to grace America's freaking soil. You got Brittney Griner you're all rooting for. Complete, like, that's terrorist bull. They want to talk about making things terror. That's just like, you know, the traitors. You know what they do to traitors? Traitors? She's a traitor. And you're supposed to cry her a river? Go cry her a river. You won't send her $20, but you want to cry her a river. You know, you got all this counterfeit support. You'll rah and cheer, you know, just to take a stance. But when the rubber hits the road, it's like, no, I ain't got no money. I ain't donating nothing. No, well, I thought you were really in her corner, Billy. No, I ain't sending her nothing. Why? Because you're broke-ass Democrats? I'm not Democratic or Republican. I'm not either one. But it just seems during this era of time that they just happen to be knucklehead Democrats just to be on that side of the non-thinkers. There's Republicans out there that are asses. At the end of the day, they want you to be, they're pulling strings like your puppets, and oh, they're going to investigate somebody, and oh yeah, justice will be served. Then you don't hear about it. Oh, there's another investigation. Justice. Well, when they investigate the Republicans, they come to their house and they haven't done anything, and they get punished. But when it comes down to the Democrats, they've done atrocious crimes against the country, like Hillary and everybody else, and there's no punishment. It just appears to be that way. Does anybody else see that? I don't care if you're a Democrat or Republican, or people just wish to not see it that way because they're just embedded into that political party. The dumbing down of America in play at work, at stronger than ever. Will enlightenment come in the next elections? Will awareness come? Will common sense come? Will logic and reason come once again to American politics? Or is it just a game of dirty pool and they're feeding in Marxist ideals and socialistic types of things? And will it continue to lean that way? Be an American. Forget about being a Republican or a Democrat. Be an American. And you want to see little boys kissing on TV and everything else? You people want that? They're showing gay and homo stuff on TV. That's what you want? Wow. Maybe it's biblical. Maybe it's biblical. Maybe the Bible mentioned all this stuff. Maybe the Bible said, all right, let it max out, and then boom. Party over. Oops, out of time. Prince. God bless Prince. So, yeah, Sammy the Bull, he's out up there rocking and rolling, and it looks like he's got a woke production crew. Hilarious. He got a Chinese in there, a writer, or editor or whatever. He could care less at the end of the day. Rewind and see what he'd have to say about the Chinese 60 years ago. See what he'd have to. Well, people could change a cup of JoJo and everything. Yeah, okay. Maybe the Chinese is just a smart mofo and he knows how to be a writer, production, and everything else. But it's hilarious that you see him like being a writer for Sammy the Bull Gravano. What, Sammy? You can't put two sentences together, Sammy the Bull Gravano? That's what your production crew's afraid of? What's the matter? Big mafia hitman and all that. What are you afraid of? I respect that you do a show and you do that, but you're reduced to that. When you reduce to that, retire. Retire. Walk into the sunset. Enjoy. Retire, bro. Retire. You're showing your stupid ass up there, and you see his woke production crew with their bullshit. When in fact, how he probably really feels about the country and everything else and where it's going, he's a sellout. A sellout. Why ain't he up there bashing? He can't remember what he had for breakfast yesterday, and he's talking shit. They're writing him stories. They're just writing stories. Like they said in the Goodfellas, what's this world coming to, or whatever video it was. What's this world coming to? Mike Francis got $1 billion, all the bells and whistles. Now listen, Billy and Sally and Timmy. Now listen. Oh, JoJo, you're just beating a dead horse. Why do you keep going? Well, I don't know. I guess I like bashing them clowns. Gangster life is over. They're perpetuating it. There's two recognizable names, and they're just keeping it going. Right? They're just writing up stories left and right, and it don't matter if they're true or false anymore. Just write it up. Joe Blow, American citizen, will eat it up. That's marketing. That's production. That's what it is. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair in marketing and everything else. That's fair game. Deception is a big tool in marketing. Hype is a big tool in marketing. So I wanted to just do a little Saturday show and thank everybody. I put Brittney Griner's ugly ass in the thumbnail. I put Sammy the Bull in there, I believe. And that'll get the views. That'll get your attention. And then I'll come in here and talk shit about them. And that's my show. We're moving up. We're having fun. And I was watching college basketball, and boy, Purdue and Gonzaga went at it, and Purdue beat them. Wow. It's rare to see Gonzaga basketball team get handled like that. But wow, Purdue was nasty. Congratulations to Purdue. And that Timmy that plays for Gonzaga, he's a class act. He's a stand-up class act guy. Great basketball player. I think his name's Andrew Timmy, but that was a great battle. They're having all the holiday tournaments and everything. So I wanted to give a shout out to Purdue and that great basketball game. So if you could send Brittney Griner a quilt or something, because I don't know if they're accepting that in there, but in good faith, send her maybe. They're trying to reduce her sentence, but the Russians don't mess around. Russians don't mess around. You do a crime in our country, you go to jail. We don't know what you do in America, Joe Biden. People doing crimes and they're just no bail and they're just running the streets doing more crimes. Well, Joe Biden, we enforce our laws. We punish criminals no matter where they're from. So it's going to be a little longer before Brittney Griner gets out. She knew the laws of our country, and she still was too cocky and pompous enough to frickin' obey those laws. LeBron James, why don't you go visit her? All right, bring a production crew with you. Go visit Brittney. I think she's in Siberia or somewhere. Bring your snowshoes, because I think they're getting a lot of snow over there. I'm just guessing. But where's all the rah-rahs? Where are they? Where they all rah-rah? Yeah. They like to talk shit and cause trouble and everything else. And then after that, when the smoke clears, it's like rotten freeze over there. They don't give a shit. LeBron James, go back to your community where you came from. Why aren't you building them up? Oh, you donated a ham sandwich once upon a time? Or okay. Yeah. At the end of the day, they ride the wave of the insane media to build their brand, and behind the scenes they're laughing. And the knuckleheads and all the woke and all that bullshit, they're cheering. They don't represent 0.1% of our population, but they're putting it in the people's faces like that's the norm. Yeah. Gender bending in high schools and elementary schools. Yeah, okay. Yeah. How come they don't speak up against that? It might ruin their brand. They might get banished. They're sellout scumbags. They're traitors and they're racists. Trying to cause division between the races. Trying to. And we did the Black Lives Matters, and where's the money? Where's the money, Black Lives Matters? Yeah, okay. cause a lot of trouble, which incites, they cause the trouble to incite racism, to incite that type of behavior. So keep cheering for those scumbags. The joke is on all the people that buy into that crap. So that's that. I'm not going to do a lot. Do this for 30 minutes. And I appreciate you people coming in here and supporting me. Thank the creation that we're able to do the things we do. And, politics and LeBron James and Griner and all that. That's fine and dandy. We give commentary, but we have a world outside of that bullshit that we can rise ourselves up. That's whatever you want it to be. Whatever them stories are, that's whatever you want it. But at the end of the day, you have your family, you have your own immediate world and life. And, put all that bullshit aside and go out and try to have a good day and an enlightening day. Love and compassion. Okay? Take all that garbage and pollution. And Sammy the Bull, I might talk smack or say whatever, this or that, but, he's an old man. He's doing his thing. I just try to dissect some things like, yeah, okay. You got a woke production crew, Sammy the Bull Gravano. You're a sellout. Well, you can't tie your own shoes? And forgive me. So, this is the day that I have made. As you rejoice in this day of life, it will yield up to you precious gifts and beneficial training. Walk with me alone along the highway road and Thanksgiving, and you will find all the delights I have made ready for you. So that's Thanksgiving too. To protect your thankfulness, you must remember that you reside in a fallen world. We sure do, Creator. Where blessings and sorrows intermingle freely. Yeah. This is a fallen world. And the media is taking hold of it. A constant focus on adversity defeats many Christians. Okay, that's what I was saying. So if you constantly focus on all that bullshit, it diminishes your quality of life. When we are in relationship with the Creator, we already won. They walk through a day that is brimming with beauty and brightness, seeing only the grayness of their thoughts. Neglecting the practice of giving thanks has darkened their minds. Right. Be aware to give, be in thankful gratitude toward the Creator every day. Forget about Joe Biden, Brittney, Griner, LeBron James, and all those racist clowns and evil characters. How precious are my children who remember to thank me at all times. Thank you, Creator. Thank you, Creator. They can walk through their darkest days with joys in their hearts because they know that the light of my presence is still shining upon them. Rejoice in this day that I have made, for I am your steadfast companion. Sounds good to me. All right, folks. So thank you, everybody, for helping me out, rising me up. And yeah, I do stories about them scumbags and evil racists and devils and demons that these people are. But that's just one little aspect. Don't darken and dim your day. Just staying constantly meditating on that shit. No, we are locked into the Creator. We already have the victory. So don't get too hypnotized and distracted by all that. I might speak commentary on this stuff, but I go, when the camera's off, I go and have joy, love, and compassion, and rock and roll, and have fun, and pay tribute and give thanks to the Creator. So that's how I'm doing it, to each his own. But try it out as an experiment. Maybe you might feel better physically, mentally, spiritually. So to each his own. That's all right. I appreciate you folks that come in here and help me out. And we're approaching 300 subscribers. And I appreciate every single one of you. And I hope you can having an enlightening time, growth, get out of depression, stay hopeful, stay thankful, and those negative behaviors will subside. Otherwise, you'll keep falling lower and lower. So stay aware of that. All right, and be the kings and queens of your world. It's not partly cloudy; it's partly sunny. All right, and don't ever give up. The world is a vampire, of course. It wants to drain your blood. No, stay in good spirit. Stay in thankfulness. The victory has already been won. Lock into it. Share the video, hit the like button, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Have a great weekend and have a great holiday season. And that's how we do it here. I put that bullshit in the thumbnails, and then I do my show. And you people that have been here, you know how I do it. But at the end of the day, I want to rise people up. Politics and media and all that is one thing, but we still have our lives outside of that. Don't get so hypnotized by that bullshit. Vote for the right people. But outside of that, no matter who's in office, you can still have a good day. All right? Let's just lock in and focus in on the right things, and we'll be all right. So thank you, folks. I appreciate your help in here. And I'll come back tomorrow, do the Sunday show. We'll talk a little football. We'll do the betting lines. And that's it. We'll hang out together and talk and see what happens. Thankful. Thank you. And God bless. I appreciate it. See you again. Have a great weekend, folks. Bye.